Good morning, children. A very warm welcome to another session of online audio video lessons. I'm Shailaja from Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College. Today's subject English poem, class 6th, lesson 4.3. Topic Mr. Nobody. Video number 34. Let's get started, children. Here is the glossary, children. Just give a reading. Here is the introduction and paraphrase, children. Just give a reading and let's begin. Mr. Nobody, 4.3, page number 86 in the textbook, children. I know a funny little man as quiet as a mouse, who does the mischief that is done in everybody's house. There's no one ever sees his face, and yet we all agree that every plate we break was cracked by Mr. Nobody. This he always tears our books, who leaves the door ajar. He pulls the buttons from our shirts and scatters pins afar. That squeaking door will always squeak. For prithee, don't you see? We leave the oiling to be done by Mr. Nobody. The finger marks upon the door by none of us are made. We never leave the blinds unclosed to let the curtains fade. The ink we never spill, the boots that lying around you see, are not our boots. They all belong to Mr. Nobody. So, this is a humorous poem actually, children, in which poet tells us something that is true about most homes. When anything is broken or goes wrong, nobody has done it. They'll say, I don't know, I didn't do it. I don't know, I didn't do it, they say. So nobody has done it. The poet begins by saying that he knows a funny little man who is as quiet as a mouse, who is responsible for all the mischief, for the mischief that is done in everybody's house. No one has ever seen his face, and yet we all agree to that every plate we break was cracked by Mr. Nobody. Nobody knows who is it. Everybody say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. So it was not done by anybody. So we don't know. So it was cracked by Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody always tears our books, leaves the door ajar, opened, slightly opened. Ajar means slightly opened. Pulls out buttons from our shirts and scatters the pins far away. The door that is creaking, that is making noise, will always continue to make noise, creak. For all of us, leave the oiling to be done by Mr. Nobody. The finger marks on the door are not by anybody, are not by any of us. Nor we left the window shades open also, letting the curtains fade. When the windows are open, the sun comes and the curtains fade away. We never spill ink. The boots that are lying about are not our boots. They are not our boots. They all belong to only Mr. Nobody. Did you understand the poem, children? Just give a good reading, revise the poem, and complete the exercises in the workbook. So until our next session, happy learning. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.